Hi guys, Kuro here. After reaching TL40, as great as it is to get extra materials and get access to 5-star relics, I struggled with the difficulty spike, especially in the simulated universe. I had a hard time figuring out the best way to consistently finish each run. Now, you're not required to play simulated universe, but it does give good rewards if you put in the time. Personally, I really like it because it adds a roguelike element to Star Rail's base gameplay. So, if you're interested in playing the simulated universe, but you're having a hard time progressing through it due to the TL40 or Equilibrium 3 difficulty spike, then here's my guide on how to play the simulated universe. Let's start with the path we're gonna take. Most of the paths are playable depending on your characters, but since survivability is gonna be our main issue, then the path of preservation is our best choice. If you have characters that give out shields like March 7th and Fire Trailblazer, you can make full use of the Blessings of Preservation. Some notable blessings to be on the lookout for are Divine Construct, Macro Segregation, Interstellar Construct, Sanctuary, Interstellar Construct, Quadrangular Pyramid, Construct Sentinel, Construct Firmness, Construct Rotation, and Construct Assemble. In my opinion, these are the best blessings to help with survivability. Next, let's talk about the Path Resonance. Preservation's Path Resonance lets us deal physical damage to all enemies based on a total shield between all allies. As for Resonance Formations, my priorities are in this order. First is Eutectic Reaction. Amber is a game changer in mitigating incoming damage. Basically, it cancels out extra damage that goes past your shield. However, if your character gets hit by a multi-hit attack, it stops extra damage from the hit that breaks the shield, while dealing the rest of the hits. Next is Zero-Dimensional Reinforcement. It basically turns your Path Resonance into a nuke, especially if you got a lot of shields up. Lastly, Isomorphous Reaction. It lets you use the Path Resonance more often. It's good, but the other formations are just more impactful. As for Curios, it's all pretty random, so I don't prioritize it, just get whatever's useful. The ability tree is really straightforward. As you progress through the simulated universe, you get ability points, which let you unlock buffs and abilities to help make your progress through the simulated universe much easier. My strategy works best once you've unlocked Resonance Formation 2, where you can get another Path Resonance after getting 10 Blessings of Preservation. But in my opinion, Preservation is the best path in terms of survivability, so you should still be able to do relatively well even at lower levels of the ability tree. The point of the matter is, just unlock as much of the ability tree as you can. The farther you get, the easier the simulated universe becomes. Of course, that's relative to your character's progression. As for the team, we have Fire Trailblazer, Natasha, Serval, and March 7th. Yes, it's a turtling strategy. However, we'll basically be turning defense into offense, since we'll be relying on the Path Resonance to deal damage. You can switch Serval out for a different character, depending on the main weakness of the boss enemy. Make sure to have your characters around level 55 to 60, with a decently leveled light cone, fairly upgraded traces, and decent relics. The strategy is simple. Make sure you get 10 Blessings of Preservation to get the Eutectic Reaction and Zero-Dimensional Reinforcement Path Resonances. That might sound a bit too simplistic, but getting blessings can be a bit RNG even if you've unlocked the Reset Blessings ability. If you don't get 10 Blessings of Preservation, I think it's gonna be a tough run, but after all my runs at the TL40 difficulty, I've always gotten at least 10 blessings. That said, my worst runs have me spending all my Cosmic Fragments on resetting blessings. You have the best chance to succeed if you get all of the blessings I've mentioned, but you still have a decent success rate if you just get to 10 blessings. If you absolutely can't get the Preservation blessing, the other paths have good blessings that still synergize well with Preservation, especially from Abundance and Destruction. One example is the Reflection blessing from the Path of Destruction. It lets one character survive a killing blow. It really comes in handy in situations where you can't keep your shields up on everyone and you get hit by a strong AoE. So keep a lookout for good blessings from other paths if a Preservation blessing isn't available. Also, before the boss fight, you can use your remaining Cosmic Fragments to enhance your blessings. Any of the best Preservation blessings I've mentioned earlier are worth enhancing. Gameplay-wise, the idea is to make sure you always have shields up on your whole team. Having shields on everyone at all times helps prevent the team from taking a major hit thanks to the Amber buff. If it does get through, you have Natasha to heal you up, and if you encounter lots of debuffs, March 7th and Natasha can dispel them if you've unlocked their corresponding major traces. Then, before you use your Path Resonance, try to get as much shields up as you can in order to maximize the damage it deals. You can apply this strategy to all the worlds, however, your chances of success can vary depending on the boss's particular mechanics. Well, that's all from my Simulated Universe strategy guide. I'm sure most people can figure their own strategy out without my help, but if you're having trouble, I hope my guide was a big help to you. Let me know in the comments below if you want advice on using my strategy in other worlds. Please like and subscribe. I'm out.